to now, really it's just been spinning laps, albeit miles faster for the Qatar Grand Prix Sprint. Under the floodlights of here back in November. The top 14 all under Luca Moon, the dust on the track as we go down, and it's, you can see some people, second row, Enea Bastianini on the inside of Espargaro, who often, if we said it about Pecco Bagnaia, can be slow over a weekend. I mean slow.
Catch it around this track.
Here we go then, an attack on Enea Bastianini.
You stay behind Fabio Di Giannantonio, your winner last year in the main race.
The pace coming through at turn 11 and up towards this triple set. Martin from Binder, Espargaro up to third, that's getting tight in between. Oh, the junk.
Acosta looked like he got a good start off the line. I was watching him, but then it's obviously got
Kawasaki bike at Fabio Quartararo, who had a tough qualifying as predicted. The king of starts over the last couple of years. Espargaro moves up into third place. There is, and he's going to try and slip back. Is he underneath? Di Giannantonio, who's not going to manage it through turns.
Antonio has come back at him, but it's going to be difficult these opening laps for Mark.
And Jack Miller looks to have got through on Marquez, who's been
champion, throwing it all. It's just a battle he did not need to be engaging.
Champion, he's had a really good pre-season, looked good all weekend, and he's going to...
Like you said, you lose that momentum, and one pass leads into three people passing you.
As you get onto a dirt part of the track, then you're the sitting duck for someone behind you.
Literally.
So Di Giannantonio up to sixth this stage of last year's race in Portimao, the opener. Oh, it's Catti and Fabio Di Giannantonio just in behind him. There's Enea Bastianini.
He managed to get it stopped.
Yeah, through on Jack Miller and up into sixth place.
Well, it looks comfortable, sat in second place, Brad Binder. He's looked fast all week.
Better, and hopes that it's enough to be able to take the fight to the Ducati this year, that he has something with which to battle the Ducatis. He battled...
We know one of the issues he's had with his races are these opening laps.
Not of this one, I would suggest. The night race under lights there, and threatening to Bagnaia early on in this race. Can Marc Marquez puff a smoke?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I think everything is okay, thankfully.
Not a bad weekend, though, really. Been a lot faster than we expected.
In fifth, and then Marc Marquez on the 93, that light blue the way through on Enea Bastianini. Enea sideways as he dropped it down. We might, in a longer race, get a tyre battle. It's all bets off here. And Marc Marquez is closing in on the lead group.
Yeah, 0.3. Literally the fastest corner on the track.
Fastest rider on the track. Where is this out on the racetrack, is it?
Whoa, that's massive! Coming round from Bastianini. Oh, Digi's gone down. Oh, what the door open, you can take the fastest line around this track.
0.3.
Yeah,
one could have set it all off.
Yeah, Martin had the great
bike, but he's up to ninth place. Acosta, he is something special, and he feels like there's more before the start of the year. He's playing down his chances. Lots of people saying, look,
Margaro, the gap's down again. 0.4 of a second faster than letting the brake off. When you get this close, you've got to pull a move. Otherwise, you...
Right-handers, and Binder is lurking behind Martin now, up towards turn 15. Just look at Martin's stuff. And it isn't a disqualification, as it was planned to be at the start of the year of the race. So that would be 4 laps or so.
Yeah, most of the engineers have.
Did go under the pressures, but because it was a first one, it was just a warning. He has closed the gap back to Martin. It went out to 0.4 on that to pass each other because you're on the same machine.
Yeah, everyone's on the.
Oh, Marquez's bike yawing.
That was the limit
in the corner, but still, and still the top 6, if you include Bastianini. Seeing that a little bit, aren't we, with the grip offered here by this Qatar.
Fast, actually. He's staying out there in front, but maybe he's...
And suddenly 0.5, was that a hurry up for Martin, or was it a moment?
Marquez track, as we know, he's only ever won here once in 2014.
We all think secretly there's every chance podium and big
front. It's Binder who's just lost a little bit of pace there.
In fact, Bagnaia
lap time
or Jorge Martin, Aleix Espargaro.
He had to pass him straight away. You can't let Jorge Martin get out.
We're on board with Bagnaia, looking back at Marc Marquez. In this lap to nearly 0.7 between himself and Brad Binder in second past. I suggest he showed that on the Honda a couple of times last year. Only before the start of the year, this was the test for him. This was to know.
If he can still do a lap time, if he can still get the bike to turn, he will use his... Looks comfortable. Again, speaking to his crew chief, he said...
What happened, Neil? Where are we?
So look, is that turn 14? Yeah, yeah, that's taken all his momentum away. All that hard work for nothing.
I just wonder with big...
Lost a lot of time, and it's, yeah, left the door.
The best of the 23 package. I just wonder... Last year. On board down to the low 52s. They have made a big step
It's a different aero. They've changed a lot on that motorcycle.
There you see the comparison, the bottom of your screen. 52.2.
More grip than everyone. Look at this. Mirror signal manoeuvre. Not a problem at all.
Aleix Espargaro is setting himself up for Sunday's race, but could it be?
Yeah, in front of him. He's exactly the same.
Fastest rider on track, Neil.
In the sprint race like this, you can't nowadays. Not against the
lost the edge that he needs in this race now.
Yeah.
From Aleix Espargaro. And this is where I think...
It's a 1% chance of making a pass. He will have a go. He is an out.
I'm going to win the World Championship at this first race. Yes, you want to make a statement, but picking up just under 3 laps remaining. 3 different manufacturers in the podium positions as things standing.
Really well there. It's just a shame for Aleix. It's the last lap. If he had
gone even quicker on this one, he's giving no opportunity here for Binder. He's ran that bit wide and Bagnaia reclaimed.
Keeping lines that we normally expect from the Aprilia, and he can carry more corner speed. It's Pecco Bagnaia is so difficult. He breaks
all over again, and that may have cost him the shot at victory here. He felt like Bagnaia. This is a statement from Martin.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought Aleix Espargaro might be having a go at Brad Binder here, but it's going to be all going to the sequence of right-handers towards turn 14 that cost. Times have dropped even further. 53.2 on that last lap from Martin. Bagnaia was trading places with Aleix Espargaro in the meantime.
Something's going on with Bagnaia.
Later race pace come tomorrow.
Yeah, which we saw that.
GP World Championship. Pecco Bagnaia, the reigning champion, in start off our season, but it's Jorge Martin who is the sprint king once more.
More reaction is coming your way and of the season. So the first celebrations then of the year. Just one Ducati.